Emma Stone, the fearless star of a generation. Emma Stone, born Emily Jean Stone on November 6, 1988, in Scottsdale, Arizona, came into a world far removed from the lights and glamour of Hollywood. Her father, Jeffrey Charles Stone, was a successful contractor and CEO of a general contracting company, while her mother, Krista Stone, née Yeager, was a homemaker. Emma has a younger brother named Spencer. She grew up in a comfortable middle-class home, but what set her apart early on was her charisma, intelligence, and relentless ambition. Even as a young child, Emma had an active imagination and a gift for making people laugh. She described herself as a loud and dramatic child, often putting on performances for her family. At the age of 11, Emma was diagnosed with panic attacks, which became a defining struggle in her early life. Rather than letting it limit her, she used acting as a therapeutic escape. Performing became her way of controlling the chaos she felt inside. "When I started acting, it was the first time I felt like I belonged somewhere," she later said. Emma attended Sequoia Elementary School and then Cocopa Middle School, but she didn't enjoy the traditional school experience. She was more interested in performing than homework. During this time, she became involved in local theater productions, and at age 11, she made her stage debut in a production of The Wind in the Willows at the Valley Youth Theater in Phoenix. The PowerPoint that changed her life, Emma's desire. To become an actress wasn't a fleeting childhood dream. It was an obsession. When she was 14, she created a PowerPoint presentation titled Project Hollywood to convince her parents to let her move to Los Angeles to pursue acting full-time. She gave the presentation to her parents while playing Madonna's Hollywood in the background. It worked. Her mother agreed to move with her to Los Angeles, while her father stayed back to support the family financially. Emma and her mother moved into a small apartment in LA. She began homeschooling so she could attend auditions. Like many aspiring actors, her early years in LA were full of rejection and minor roles. But Emma didn't let rejection stop her. She worked relentlessly, showing up to every casting call with her trademark blend of charm, sarcasm, and confidence. The first big roles Emma's first notable role came not in film, but on TV. In 2004, she competed in and won the role of Laurie Partridge in the VH1 reality show In Search of the New Partridge Family. Though the resulting pilot was never picked up, it gave her experience and exposure. Over the next few years, Emma landed small parts on television shows, such as Malcolm in the Middle, Medium, and Lucky Louie. Her big screen debut came in 2007, with the teen comedy Superbad, where she played Jules, the love interest of Jonah Hill's character. Superbad was a hit, and Emma's performance drew attention. She was praised for her comedic timing and natural screen presence. It opened the doors to more roles, including The House Bunny, 2008, and Zombieland, 2009, where she continued to build a reputation as a talented young actress with a flair for comedy. Becoming a leading lady, the turning point in Emma's career, came with the 2010 film Easy A. She played Olive Pendergast, a witty and sharp-tongued high schooler who becomes the center of a school-wide rumor mill. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Emma's performance earned her a Golden Globe nomination. Easy A established Emma Stone as more than just a supporting actress. She was now a bona fide leading lady. Her comedic timing, expressive eyes, and unique voice made her instantly memorable. She became a favorite among audiences and filmmakers alike. Expanding her range, drama, romance after Easy A, Emma began to explore more diverse roles. She starred opposite Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love, 2011, where their electric chemistry caught fire with audiences. That same year, she played Skeeter Phelan in The Help, a period drama about racism and resistance in 1960s Mississippi. The film was a critical hit and nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Emma's role in The Help showed her dramatic range and seriousness as an actress. She portrayed Skeeter as smart, fearless, and driven, much like herself in real life. In 2012, Emma took on a big studio role as Gwen Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man opposite Andrew Garfield. The film was a box office success, and her chemistry with Garfield, who would become her real-life boyfriend, added depth to the movie. She reprised the role in the 2014 sequel, A Star on Stage, and Screen Emma continued to balance blockbusters with more serious and artistic roles. In 2014, she made her Broadway debut as Sally Bowles in Cabaret, earning rave reviews for her vocal performance and stage presence. That same year, she starred in Alejandro González Iñárritu's film Birdman, a dark comedy about a washed-up actor trying to reclaim his former glory. Emma played his troubled daughter, and the role earned her a Best Supporting Actress Oscar nomination. Emma was now being recognized not just as a star, but as one of the most talented actresses of her generation. In 2016, Emma reunited with Ryan Gosling for the musical La La Land, directed by Damien Chazelle. The film tells the story of Mia, an aspiring actress, and Sebastian, a jazz musician, who fall in love while pursuing their dreams in Los Angeles. Emma's performance was luminous. She sang, danced, and acted with raw vulnerability. The film was a massive success, winning 6 Academy Awards. Emma won the Oscar for Best Actress, fulfilling a dream she had since childhood. Her acceptance speech was heartfelt and humble. She thanked her family, friends, and collaborators, and paid tribute to all struggling artists trying to make it. Personal life love. Despite her fame, Emma Stone is known for being fiercely private. She has avoided the celebrity party scene and rarely shares personal details on social media. Her relationship with Andrew Garfield was highly publicized, but ended quietly after 4 years. In 2020, Emma married Dave McCary, a writer and director at Saturday Night Live. The couple welcomed their first child, a daughter named Louise Jean McCary, in 2021. The name pays tribute to Emma's grandmother, Jean Louise. Motherhood brought a new chapter of peace and purpose to her life. She took some time away from acting to focus on family, but remained committed to her craft. Relevant and bold Emma's recent work continues to show her boldness and range. In 2021, she played the title role in Disney's Cruella, a live-action origin story of the classic villain. The film showed Emma in a different light, edgy, eccentric, and delightfully dark. Critics praised her transformation and bold energy in the role. She has also teamed up with directors like Yorgos Lanthimos, known for offbeat, surreal films. In The Favourite, 2018, Emma played a cunning lady-in-waiting in 18th century England, and the role earned her another Academy Award nomination. In 2023, she collaborated again with Lanthimos on Poor Things, a surreal and bold film that critics hailed as one of her most daring performances. She took on roles that challenged her emotionally and artistically. Pushing the boundaries of what audiences expected, Emma Stone is not just a talented actress. She's also an advocate for mental health, gender equality, and women's rights. She has spoken openly about her struggles with anxiety and uses her platform to encourage others to seek help and find healing. She supports several charities, including the Child Mind Institute, Stand Up to Cancer, and Time's Up. Her voice carries weight not because she seeks attention, but because she speaks from a place of honesty and compassion. Emma has also been involved in efforts to close the gender pay gap in Hollywood. She once revealed that several male co-stars had agreed to take pay cuts so she could receive equal pay. She uses her influence to create a better, fairer industry for future generations. Personality and legacy Emma Stone is beloved not just for her talent, but for her humor, humility, and authenticity. She doesn't take herself too seriously, and is often described as down-to-earth and approachable, even by those who've worked with her. She has said, "I can't think of any better representation of beauty than someone who is unafraid to be herself." That philosophy shines through in her work and her public image. In an industry obsessed with perfection, Emma stands out as someone real, someone who embraces flaws, awkwardness, and imperfection with grace. The woman behind the Smile Emma Stone's life story is one of bravery, persistence, and self-discovery. From a young girl battling anxiety in Arizona to a beloved Oscar-winning actress, her journey has been anything but ordinary. What makes Emma stand out is not just her range or talent. It's her willingness to be vulnerable, to take risks, and to be unapologetically herself. In a world of manufactured personas, Emma reminds us that authenticity is still the most powerful tool an artist can possess. Her legacy is still being written, but one thing is clear. Emma Stone is not just a star of her generation. She's a voice, a force, and an inspiration for artists everywhere.